Today is 639 day that I'm here to share lessons I learn, and I'm learning. I hope this also supports your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today let's speak about things that do not matter. Things that do not matter. There's a lot of things that do not matter. And I will share 10 things that do not matter, but I could tell there is a huge list of things that do not matter. What I found is that over the age, when I getting older and older and older, the list of what matters reduces. But the list of things that do not matter increases. And what things that happens is that we start to focus more on things that matters, and those emotions becomes more powerful. All the things that doesn't matter becomes even less and less and less powerful. And that is good because we need to focus on things that really matters. All our energy. Because at youth, a lot of times people focus a lot of their time on things that do not matter. And after a while, they start to regret their time spent on wrong things. So, I spent like a couple of years, 5 years on things that do not matter in the long run. Because I love the question is that if this thing will matter in 5, 10, or 15, 20 years, why are you doing now? Because you figured that in 5, 10, 15 years, those things will not matter. So maybe you're able to focus, okay, what will matter in 5, 10, 15 years? Maybe we can focus our attention, our focus, our energy that will matter in 5, 10, 15 years, maybe 20 years. And of course, have a joy of doing those kind of things. So let's get into the things that do not matter as much as majority of people think. First is material possessions. Now, of course, it doesn't matter what kind of car you drive. You drive Toyota, BMW, or what kind of material possessions do you have. What matters is what do you do with those possessions. Because if you have possessions and you're able to experience those possessions with your family, with your friends, with everyone, that's a good material possessions. But if you have material possessions to increase your status for no reason, of course that those possessions will not bring any joy. It's very temporary pleasure, but at the end of the day, when you come back home and need to go to sleep, those possessions will not matter at all. 2 is other people's opinions. That's more like other people's opinions is based on your friends, your family, and seeking their validation. Because your vision is for you. Your vision is only for you. And your family, your friends might be that they will not be able to see your vision. Might be that they will not be able to see where you want to go. They might be that they will not be able to see your future you. And you need to be okay not to get their validation to pursue the things that you want. Now, it's important to really sometimes to discuss things, but if they do not believe themselves, how do you believe that they're supposed to believe you? Because a lot of times people give up on themselves, and because they gave up on themselves, they give up on other people's dreams and beliefs as well. So don't allow small minds in dream perspective. Every single person is amazing and beautiful, but they have small minds in dreams perspective, in a vision perspective. And of course, you don't want to surround yourself and take advice regarding your vision. Number 3 is petty conflicts and drama. That's a big one for me. I really want peace in life. Inner peace is one of the most important things in my life, and I really don't want to have any drama, any gossip, any things around other people, because the great mind speaks about ideas, what we can implement, not about other people, not about drama, not about all the things that doesn't work, not about complain, because there's always will be something to complain about. So maybe we can choose some things that really ideas, how we can improve, how to get better, and really have that peace of mind, because peace of mind is a beautiful thing. Number 4 is social media popularity. So how important is to really be popular? How important is to have extra 100 likes, 1,000 likes? How important is that? And it's not important because a lot of times people put the best face on the social media and they have only like 2% of their life in social media. So that means that most people like your 2% of life. But how about 98% of your life? That means that other people do not like 98% of your life. And that other 98% could be not that beautiful. So we need to take care of that 98%, not of those 2% that you look good. So social media popularity, of course, is I understand there's businesses included, so people really need to be popular on social media to generate income. But if you're not a business owner, well, like, why is that important to be popular on social media? Number 5 is superficial beauty standards. Now, of course, every single person has different beauty standards, and that's okay. Like, you need to ask, like, what do I really like? What do I really like? What I like and what I don't do that I could fit in other people's group. Because, for example, there's a lot of things that I don't like. For example, I hate seeing when girls have a piercing in their nose. For me, it looks disgusting. I love every single person. I will never say that it looks disgusting for me. I might say that I don't like it, but at the same time, like, it doesn't do anything for that person. Like, I still love that person exactly the same way. I just say that this thing that I don't like. But now, does that person need to take away this earring out of their nose? No. They love to see that, they love how it looks, and I'm happy that they enjoy doing, and they do what they like to do with their body, with their face, with their beauty. So that means you need to start, what is beautiful of you? What is your beauty standard? And follow your beauty standard. Number 6 is past mistakes. Past mistakes do not matter. It matters itself that if you're able to learn from it, if you're able to reflect on it, and if you're able to say that this has happened for me, not to me, because now you're able, when you say that it's happened for me, that means that you're able to take away the lesson out of it. If it happened to you, that means that you potentially still think about why it happened to me, why it happened to me, why not to your neighbor. No, like, everything is for you. You are a much better, stronger person because of those mistakes. Because you're able to learn, improve, get better, and take advantage of those mistakes and move forward. Number 7 is temporary setbacks. Now, one thing is that temporary setbacks will be always temporary setbacks until you gave up on them. Temporary setbacks will be always temporary setbacks until you gave up on them. Because temporary setbacks would lead to long-term setbacks if you just stay with them. And you have a choice to really say that this temporary setback will not push me down. I'm able to stand up. I'm able to keep moving forward. I'm able to crawl forward until I get up and move forward. So that means that setback that at this point doesn't have the ending yet will be temporary. But if you give up, of course, that setback will grow. It'll be a long-term setback until, of course, you'll be able to say that enough is enough. And this long-term setback becomes a temporary setback and a couple of years, maybe even decade, but I am moving forward. So that means every setback is a temporary, because sooner or later you're able to come out of it. Number 8 is negative opinions of strangers. So that means that at second we said that other people's opinions, like friends and family, but this one is more about strangers' opinions. Because a lot of strangers who do not have their life in place, they always find faults, what you do, what you don't do, because it's easy to see a fly on your shoulder while other people don't see an elephant behind their back, because it's much easier to see forward and look into other people than to look into yourself. That's why there's a lot of opinions of other people, of strangers, who will always love to say something negative, because the more other person is in negativity, the more he is inclined to put others people into negativity as well. So it's important to understand that sometimes it's good to view their negativity, to understand where they are coming from. They are coming from negativity itself because that is just the negative, or sometimes they are negative, but that criticism could have something beneficial for you. Does they say something truthful? Maybe there is 20 people who said something about the way how you communicate, maybe something about how you deliver something. Maybe able to something take out of that negativity and use that 5% to improve yourself. Because criticism is good if you're able to take some benefit as well. But again, we're not supposed to seek other strangers' approval or anything itself. We're just able to look into for some kind of improvement abilities, some kind of nuggets. Number 9 is material success without purpose. Material success without purpose. So that means that you can succeed in life, but a lot of times people succeed and they said that on the top is lonely, because what you seeked was material success. You didn't seek purpose. You didn't seek make a difference, significance. Because when you go up and you try to help other people to go up as well, then you understand that on the top it'll be much more joyful. There'll be a lot of laughs because there's a group of people. That's why like a material success is. When you are by yourself in a huge mansion, of course, will not be successful in a sense because you will be by yourself. That's why it's very important to understand. So what is truly success means, and what I need to do to achieve that. Because a lot of times it could be that it prolong your success like for 5, 10 years. Because instead of going by yourself, you will grow with a group of people. But when you achieve that success, that is much more meaningful. And the last one, 10th, is dwelling on uncontrollable. Dwelling on uncontrollable. There is so many things that you're not able to control. So many things. And that is one of the biggest things that we always need to ask. How much do we have control of the situation? How much do we have control of this circumstance? And be able to say, that, okay, I take ownership and responsibility of 20% of this because 80% I'm not able to control. And okay, I will focus on that 20 and I will not dwell on that 80 because I do not have control. It doesn't matter how hard I cry about those 80% that I'm not able to control, nothing will change. So that means that if you're able to really say, this is what I control, this is what I will take ownership, this is my responsibility, I will do my best 100% to fix it 20%, and of course then we'll see how it will change. Yeah, so there's so many things that we able to change lives when we start to think and ask ourselves what matters and what doesn't. And this is just a small list, and I said that you have bigger, I have a bigger list, and we need to understand that list, what matters, what doesn't matter, to really start to reallocate our resources, money, time, energy, to things that really matters. Okay, so I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.